This factory, operating quietly out of County Limerick, Ireland, doesn't look like part of the Russian war machine, but critics and investigative journalists say it is. This refinery, alumina, produces the base material for aluminum, a critical component in weapons. Russian weapons, it's alleged, because while the facility is based in Ireland, it's owned by a Russian company, Rusal, founded by a Russian oligarch blacklisted by the EU, Oleg Deripaska. While alumina exports to Russia are not banned, an investigation by multiple media organizations found this specific refinery is directly supplying Russian weapons manufacturers. I asked Ireland's European Affairs Minister, Thomas Byrne, if that's a good enough reason to halt the shipments.
Is your government willing to stop exporting alumina to Russia?
We've been very strong on sanctions against Russia, very, very strong on that. There's an investigation going on at the moment in relation to that particular facility, which does supply other places other than Russia. And when the results of that investigation are known, I've no doubt that the government will discuss that with the European Commission.
Actually, Irish officials will have to discuss it earlier than that because EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas will be in Dublin on Tuesday and says it will be raised.
Our aim is to really deprive Russia of the funding that they get from various resources. So clearly we can discuss what kind of impact it has and whether member states are willing to put this forward and agree to, again, put more pressure on Russia.
But sanctions approval requires unanimity among EU member states, and Ireland has in the past lobbied to keep this facility open, citing its employment of local workers and its supply of alumina to several EU countries, in addition to Russia.
But there does appear to be a precedent on taking a tougher stance toward alumina exports to Russia. Rusal also owns a refinery in Sardinia, and there Italian authorities did apply sanctions based on the Oleg Deripaska connection. That facility is now shut down due to a loss in financial viability.
This is about to get even more awkward for Ireland. In 3 weeks, it takes over the rotating presidency of the Council of the EU from Cyprus.